मधुर और चटपटा संगीत सिर्फ रेडियो उड़ान पर। फिल्मी गपशप सिर्फ रेडियो उड़ान पर। खेल और समाचारों की बातें रेडियो उड़ान पर दोस्तों। समसामयिक विषयों पर चर्चा और परिचर्चा और डिबेट के हमारे प्रोग्राम्स, अंताक्षरी से लेकर और न जाने क्या क्या। अरे सिर्फ रेडियो उड़ान पर दोस्तों, और कहां। जी हां, आपका ये नया रेडियो स्टेशन रेडियो उड़ान लेकर आया है आपके लिए कंप्लीट प्रोग्राम बोनेंजा। हमारी वेबसाइट का पता है www.radioudan.com। तो सुनते रहिएगा रेडियो उड़ान, रेडियो उड़ान, रेडियो उड़ान, रेडियो उड़ान, रेडियो उड़ान।
Inspirational Wings, a show to make you feel up, to make you feel enthusiastic. To listen to this beautiful inspirational ride, tune us on Radio Udaan every Thursday 9 to 10 p.m. and repeat every Friday 4 to 5 p.m. Happy listening with your own RJ Divya Sharma. गुड इवनिंग, नमस्ते एंड सत श्री अकाल। मैं हूं आपकी हुस्न दोस्त आरजे दिव्या शर्मा और ये है इंस्पिरेशनल विंग्स, ओनली ऑन रेडियो उड़ान, अ फ्लाइट ऑफ लाइफ। सो आर यू रेडी फॉर गेटिंग enthusiastic and inspired? वेल दोस्तों, लेट अस बिगिन दिस इंस्पिरेशनल राइड। Today in our very first segment, we are going to talk about when is enough. Enough. When is enough? Enough. When do you say enough is enough? How does one determine they can no longer endure consistent pain? How can one let go of everyday familiarity? There is no wrong or right answer. Every situation of giving up is different for each and every person. Not everyone can deal with the same hurt in our everyday lives. Tears of heartaches can lead one to want to hate the world or just the particular person who caused these emotions. Well, people say forgive and forgive again. Forgive and forgive again. You don't have to forget, but one should forgive. Not for the other person who inflicted deep sorrow upon you. Forgiveness is for yourself. Yes, forgiveness is for yourself. Imagine not ever holding grudges in life. I wonder if that is harder to do than to stare one in the eye after forgiving. You both are just having a normal deep conversation, and at that moment you have a flashback about something very wrong they did to you. When that memory comes in your mind, in your head, and you want to say, I hate you, I can't believe you did that to me. Instead, you carry on with the conversation due to you forgiving. Also, you should not at all bring up any wrong doing when you are at this time in good standing. it feels like hell to forgive and get cool with the one who you deal with, and as soon as your is good graces, they turn right back around and say or do something that makes you feel betrayed, unappreciated, or humiliated. Well, humiliation or embarrassment hurts worse than betrayal, in my opinion. It feels like an egg dripped down your head, or like a naked picture of you circulated through the highways. Loving someone who doesn't see the smarts in you, or the passion in your heart for them, or the potential in your relationship or dreams can be draining. Emotional stability becomes impossible. You try and try to break away from them, but they keep bringing you back with kindness. When this happens, you forget about all the bad, till in due time they hell up all over again. One who hurts you and wants your forgiveness should do any and everything in their power to please you and keep you in their lives. This pattern will never end. You then realize this person will never change. When you realize you are being treated better by friends and strangers than this person you love, that is when enough is enough. Yes, when enough is enough. First step is accomplished, you deciding you do not any longer want them around. The next step is to plan out the exit strategy. This step will be the hardest. Planning out a date when you will leave. How will you tell them, and will you tell them at all? If they shown you no real respect, none will come from you. It is not needed or deserved. Don't leave based on emotion, just because the time is not in your favor of greatness in your relationship. So, anything can be fixed and worked out. Leave due to you knowing enough is enough, and you cannot take their stubborn ways or their characteristics to the point you get to upset, and there is no reasoning with them, and you do not want to be around them anymore. You should not want to change a person, but if someone is not right for you, they are just not right for you. You have to accept it. They are not just right for you. Time heals all wounds. It may take time to get over this person. You may cry and not want to be around other people for a while. Yeah, it happens. You may want to be around plenty of people just to do it or to get things off your mind. You may have fun, or you may be in a depressed state. No matter what, you did it. You broke away from the pain, the tears, and you are ready to embark on a new chapter in your life. A chapter of no bullshit and doing what you want to do with no stress and worry in your life. So it becomes really important to decide, to understand when is enough. Enough. Maybe it's difficult to move on sometimes, but you have to decide that enough is enough. And if a person is not just right for you, it's not just right for you. So दोस्तों, after this motivating, mind-changing segment, let us move further to our next segment. But before that, I have to take a quick musical break. See you after this musical break. Happy listening.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Into tears. You have my heart inside. You played it to the beat. Baby, I have no story to be told, but I've heard one on you and I'm gonna make your head burn. Think of me in the depths of your despair. Make a home down there as mine sure won't be shared. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Into tears. You have my heart inside. You played it to the beat. Could have had it all. Into tears. You have my heart inside. But you played it with a beating. Throw your soul through every open door. Count your blessings to find what you look for. Turn my sorrow into treasured gold. You pay me back in kind and reap just what you sow. We could have had it all. We could have had it all. We could have had it all. Into tears. You have my heart inside. You played it to the beat. Could have had it all. Into tears. You have my heart inside. But you played it, you played it, you played it, you played it to the beat.
मैं आरसी मोनिका करूंगी आपकी लक्ष्य को पाने में आपकी मदद और बनूंगी आपकी सहभागी आपकी सक्सेस में। लाऊंगी आपके लिए जीके से जुड़े अनछुए पहलू और शेयर करेंगे हम ज्ञान को यस फ्रेंड्स, मैं आरजे मोनिका ला रही हूँ आपके लिए ज्ञान से सराबोर एक एजुकेशनल प्रोग्राम जिसका नाम है लेट्स एंजॉय 2020 एवरी मंडे at 10 to 11 p.m. and repeat broadcast on Tuesday 5 to 6 p.m. only on Radio Udaan.
Friends, in this second segment, I am going to play an inspiring, motivating audio clip, especially for women. So I hope you will find it really inspiring and motivating. I'm right here. We'll be back just after this audio clip. Happy listening.
Growing up in Mississippi, my prayer was, for as long as I can remember, God, use me. Use me, use this life. I don't know what the future holds for me, but I know that there is a vision for my life that is greater than my imagination can hold. Use me, use me. What would you have me to do? And that dream, that desire, that prayer brought me somehow to television.
And she's gonna learn that this life will hit you hard in the face. Wait for you to get back up just so it can kick you in the stomach. But getting the wind knocked out of you is the only way to remind your lungs how much they like the taste of air.
If we want to give all of our children a foundation for their dreams and opportunities worthy of their promise, if we want to give them that sense of limitless possibility, that belief that here in America, there is always something better out there if you're willing to work for it, then we must work like never before.
To those waiting with bated breath for that favorite media catchphrase, the U-turn, I have only one thing to say. U-turn if you want to. The lady's not for turning.
You might never fail on the scale I did, but some failure in life is inevitable. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default.
Each of us must truly be a woman in the world. We need to be as fearless as the women whose stories you have applauded, as committed as the dissidents and activists you have heard from, as audacious as those who start movements for peace when all seems lost. Together, I do believe it is part of the American mission to ensure that people everywhere, women and men alike, finally have the opportunity to live up to their own God-given potential.
Well, listeners, wasn't it an inspirational, motivating audio clip? Well, I thoroughly enjoyed it and I hope that you too enjoyed it. So, men and women are equal everywhere and it is our life and depends on us how we take it ahead. We are the presentators of our life. So, on this note, let us move ahead to our next segment, but before that, I have to take a quick musical break. Stay tuned for the next segment. Happy listening.
दमकता जादू जादू जुल्फ घनेरी खुशबू खुशबू
सांसें हमारी महकी महकी नजरें तुम्हारी बहकी बहकी
तुम्हारा बदन है जैसे चमन होश उड़ा दे ये नजारे
तौबा तुम्हारे ये इशारे हम तो दीवाने हैं तुम्हारे
ओ राज़ ये कैसे खोल रही हो तुम आँखों से बोल रही हो जादू आते हैं तुमको सारे तौबा तुम्हारे ये इशारे कोई नशा है छलका छलका होश बचा है हल्का हल्का
हम हैं जैसे खोए खोए जागे लेकिन सोए सोए
मचलती रहो पिघलती रहो आहों के घेरे में हमारे
तौबा तुम्हारे ये इशारे हम तो दीवाने हैं तुम्हारे छू लेते हो तार जो दिल के तुम ही बताओ तुमसे मिलके जानू दिल कोई क्यों न हारे
तौबा तुम्हारे ये इशारे हम तो दीवाने हैं तुम्हारे राज ये कैसे खोल रही हो तुम आँखों से बोल रही हो जादू आते हैं तुमको सारे तौबा तुम्हारे ये इशारे
हाँ यही रास्ता है तेरा तूने अब जाना है हाँ यही सपना है तेरा तूने पहचाना है
Beyond Facebook, Bridging the Gap, Blind Star Group in collaboration with Antardrishti is organizing its first ever convention from 7th to 9th November 2014. अधिक जानकारी के लिए लॉग ऑन करें www.blindstars.org and dial toll free number 1800-200-215. Blind Stars Convention 2014. Come and join us today. Beyond Facebook, Bridging the Gap.
रोके तुझको आंधियां क्या जमीन और आसमां पाएगा जो लक्ष्य है तेरा लक्ष्य तो हर हाल में पाना है
So friends, today in this third segment and probably in the fourth segment too, we are going to talk about something different from inspirational stories. Well, this may prove helpful. Well, दोस्तों, we are going to talk about a thing which is very important and can prove a game changer in our life. Yes, I am going to talk about confidence. Confidence play a very important role in every individual's life. So now, today let us talk about confidence. Today what I am going to share is something that I read somewhere and I want you to go through it. So, here we go. Friends, confidence is not something that can be learned like a set of rules. Confidence is a state of mind. Yes, it is a state of mind. Positive thinking, practice, training, knowledge, and talking to other people are all useful ways to help improve or boost your confidence levels. Yes, your confidence will certainly improve. Confidence comes from feeling of well-being, acceptance of your body and mind, self-esteem, and belief in your own abilities, skills, experience, and everything you do. You know, दोस्तों, low confidence can be a result of many factors, including fear of the unknown, या फिर criticism, being unhappy with the personal appearance, self-esteem, feeling unprepared, poor time management, lack of knowledge and previous failures, etc. So these can be some reasons of low confidence. Confidence is not a static measure. Our confidence to perform roles and tasks can increase and decrease. Some days we may feel more confident than others. Yes, in our life it happens that one day we are very confident and the other day we are so drained of confidence. Friends, confidence and self-esteem are not the same thing, although they are often linked. Confidence is the term we use to describe how we feel about our ability to perform roles, functions, tasks, etc. Self-esteem is how we feel about ourselves, the way we look, the way we think, whether or not we feel worthy or valued. Well, people with low self-esteem often also suffer from generally low confidence. But, people with good self-esteem can also have low confidence. Yes, you heard it right. People with good self-esteem can also have low confidence. It is also perfectly possible for people with low self-esteem to be very confident in some areas. One more thing, performing a role or completing a task confidently is not about not making mistakes. Mistakes are inevitable, especially when doing something new. Yes, mistakes are bound to occur. Confidence includes knowing what to do when mistakes come to light, and therefore is also about problem solving and decision making. So friends, this is something about confidence. And confidence, you may agree with me, that plays a very important role in our life. So in our next segment, we are going to talk about confidence only, but we will focus on ways to improve confidence. How can we improve our confidence? So stay tuned. I'll be back just after this short musical break and we will know how can we improve our confidence. Stay tuned.
I got this feeling that I just can't hide.
I try to tell you how I feel. I try to tell you, but I'm weak. Words don't come easily. When you get close, I shiver. I watch you when you smile. I watch you when you cry. And I still don't understand. I can't find a way to tell you. I wish I was your lover. I wish that you were mine. Baby, I got this feeling that I just can't hide. Don't try to run away. There's many things I wanna say. No matter how it is, just hold me when I tell you. I wish I was your lover. I wish that you were mine. Baby, I got this feeling that I just can't hide. I wish I was your lover. I wish that you were mine. Baby, I got this feeling that I just can't hide. All I need is a miracle. Oh, baby, all I need is you. All I need is the love you give. Oh, baby, all I need is you. Baby, you. I wish I was your love. I wish that you were mine. Baby, I got this feeling that I just can't hide. I wish I was your lover. I wish I was your lover. I wish that you were mine. Baby, I got this feeling that I just can't hide. I wish I was your lover. I wish that you were mine. Baby, I got this feeling that I just can't hide. Just wanna be your lover. Just wanna be the one. Let me be your lover. Let me be the one. Yeah.
क्या आप इच्छुक हैं जानने के लिए भारतीय राज्यों की संस्कृति, पहनावे और खान पान के विषय में?
મળે સૂરજો તારો મારો બને આપણો સૂર નિરાળો.
तो आइए मेरे साथ रेडियो उड़ान पर हर बृहस्पतिवार रात 10 से 11 प्रोग्राम डेट विद अ स्टेट में। इस प्रोग्राम के दौरान आप हमें हमारी स्काइप आईडी रेडियो उड़ान पर कॉल भी कर सकते हैं। अधिक जानकारी के लिए लॉग इन करें www.radioudan.com।
So friends, before going on the break, we were talking about confidence. So now let us resume the same topic, but now we are going to talk about ways to improve confidence. Yes, confidence. How to improve confidence? Well, the first thing that plays a key role in improving confidence is planning and preparation. People often feel less confident about new or potential difficult situations. Perhaps the most important factor in developing confidence is planning and preparing for the unknown. You know, if you are applying for a new job, for example, you would be wise to prepare for the interview. Plan what you would want to say in the interview and think about some of the questions that you may be asked. And most importantly, practice your answers with friends or colleagues or relatives and gain their feedback. And the next thing comes in confidence is learning, knowledge and training. Yes, three of them play an important role in confidence building. Learning and research can help us to feel more confident about our ability to handle situations, roles and tasks, right? And knowing what to expect and how and why things are done will add to your awareness and usually make you feel more prepared and ultimately more confident. Learning and gaining knowledge can sometimes make us feel less confident about our abilities to perform roles and tasks. When this happens, we need to combine our knowledge with experience. Yes, we have to combine our knowledge with experience. By doing something we have learned a lot about, we put theory to practice, which develops confidence and adds to the learning and comprehension. In the workplace, training may be provided for staff to teach them how to manage or work with new systems and procedures. During a period of organizational change, this is particularly important as many people will naturally resist changes. However, if those affected by the changes are given adequate information and training, then such resistance can usually be minimized. So the next thing comes for building confidence is positive thoughts. Yes, positive thoughts. Positive thoughts can be a very powerful way of improving confidence. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. Yes, this is something we have to keep in mind, that positive thoughts can be very, very powerful way of improving confidence. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. So friends, I hope you have enjoyed this topic in these two segments, and I hope that it helped you out to improve your confidence level. Well, I found it worth sharing, so keep motivating, keep inspiring and be confident. Confidence adds to our personality. We'll see you in the next segment. Happy listening. मैं हूँ आपकी दोस्त एंड होस्ट आरजे दिव्या शर्मा, डायरेक्ट फ्रॉम नयानगर स्टूडियो.
Another man, but I won't lose no sleep on that, 'cause I've got a plan.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be with you. Yes, she caught my eye as we walked on by. She could see from my face that I was fucking high, and I don't think that I'll see her again, but we shared a moment that will last till the end. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be with you. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. There must be an angel with a smile on her face when she thought up that I should be with you. But it's time to face the truth. I will never be with you.
दिल चाहता है इंग्लिश में बात करूं। दिल ये भी चाहता है कि हर इंग्लिश कॉन्वर्सेशन, डिस्कशन और डिबेट में बढ़ चढ़कर हिस्सा लूं, पर दिमाग क्या कहता है? अरे कैसे दोगी जवाब इंग्लिश में? क्या रख पाओगे अपनी बात इंग्लिश में? क्या हम समझ भी पाएंगे इंग्लिश में क्या चल रही है बात? वेल दोस्तों, अगर आप भी परेशान हैं ऐसे ही सवालों से, तो अब डरने की कोई जरूरत नहीं रही, क्योंकि रेडियो उड़ान ले आया है एक शो इंग्लिश पे, जिसका नाम है मिस्ट्री ऑफ 26 विद आरजे दिव्या शर्मा, एवरी मंडे 9 to 10 PM एंड रिपीट एवरी ट्यूसडे 4 to 5 PM। तो रेडी हो जाइए इंग्लिश सीखने के लिए रेडियो उड़ान पे। Now we have reached in the last segment of this inspirational, right? And before I wrap up this show, this episode, let me share with you a few beautiful quotes, thoughts. First one is, whom you don't need today, you may need them tomorrow, but whom you neglect today, they will never again accept you tomorrow. Love every day, you are sweet and true people. The next quote comes to my mind is, that makes you emotional, it's the people and things that come to your mind when you hear it. Next quote, no matter how many walls you put around your heart, the music you listen will tell everybody how you really feel. Next comes nothing needed from life except the strength and energy, because that is what keeps you going, no matter howsoever the situation is. Next comes, if you love someone, then love them so truly that even if they are not in your life, they will miss you someday and say, it was pleasure being loved by you. Next comes another thought. Hope is such a marvelous thing. It bends, it twists, it sometimes hides, but never break. So always hope for the best. Next quote. People are strange. If you praise someone, they think you must have your own mean in this. If you don't please, they call it jealousy. If you do extra care for someone, they think that you need them. If you show you don't care, they call you selfish. If you regularly text your friends, they call you sticky. If you don't talk to them for a few days, they call you proudy. You can never make the whole world happy. So concentrate on the person you daily see in the mirror. And the last thought comes is, the real thing about this world is that everyone is selfish. The difference is who is less. So these were a few quotes, thoughts which I wanted to share with my listeners. So dosto, I hope you have enjoyed these thoughts as well. So dosto, now the time is running fast. Before I end up the segment, let me remind you about feedback session. Well, for your feedbacks, you can visit our website www.radioudaan.com. There you have to fill a form for your views, messages or feedbacks. You can also add us on Skype. Our Skype ID is Radio Udaan. And if you are on Facebook, then don't forget to like our page. The URL is www.facebook.com/Radio Udaan. So friends, if you want me to add any new segment, story or anything, then do write to me and I will try my best to add it in this segment. Keep motivating, keep inspiring, and do share all the segments of this show with your friends, relatives, colleagues and everyone around you, because you never know which word, which line or which thought may change someone's life for better. Keep motivating. मैं हूँ आपकी होस्ट दोस्त आरजे दिव्या शर्मा. मिलूंगी आपको next Thursday same time 9 to 10 only on Radio Udaan. Good luck. Now coming up next is Jyoti Malik with the show Date with the State. Stay tuned.
मुझसे खफा तू है मेरे खुदा दीवाने से तेरे क्या हो गई खता जो हो गया जुदा जो हो गया जुदा हो जाऊंगा जाऊंगा तबाह हो जाऊंगा तबाह क्यों मुझसे खफा न मेरा आसमान दीवाने से तेरे क्या हो गई खता
to debate on every topic and enhance your knowledge.
I am not debasing.
You are debasing my leader. You are debasing my leader. That I won't. That is not the debate.
Actually, if this is a case of debasing, then why she was debased? Because she wanted to meet Narendra Modi, and there are so many problems.
You organize another debate. I only care of my leader.
No, sir. It's not a point of your leader or our leader. The point is about Narendra Modi.
No. He has said against the same.
Listen, the moderator, please. Hey, guys, don't.
You can participate in that debate every Saturday from 10 to 11. For more info, you can log in to www.radioudan.com. Keep listening. Badalta Dao.
India, India, we will sing.
ये आवाज है हमारे मेंबर्स के द्वारा भेजे जाने वाले ईमेल कम्युनिकेशन की। ये आवाज है हमारे ग्रुप के द्वारा ऑर्गेनाइज की जाने वाली कन्वेंशन और वर्कशॉप्स में पार्टिसिपेट करने वाले लोगों की।
और इन सब का नाम है Say Everything.
Say Everything is a group of integration.
Say Everything यानी एक आवाज, विचार और अभिव्यक्ति की।
Say Everything means a group of free expression.
Say Everything is an international mailing list to learn and share, where the subscribers can discuss every topic of common interest via email exchange from around the world.
For more information and to subscribe our mailing list, please log on to www.sayeverything.org.
Say Everything, India's #1 international mailing list. Come and join us today.
एक मंच जहां मिलती है महत्वपूर्ण जानकारियां।
सवाल हो और जवाब दूं।
एक मंच जहां होते हैं हंसी और ठहाके।
वाह।
एक मंच जहां होती हैं चर्चाएं।
दूसरी वाली आपको नहीं समर्पित करूंगा।
नहीं कीजिए, बड़े स्पोर्टिंग।
आप पहले सुन लीजिए, उसके बाद कहिएगा आपको चाहिए समर्पण कि नहीं चाहिए।
एक मंच जहां मिलेगा लोकप्रिय संगीत।
और इन सब के बीच एक ऐसा मंच जहां मिलता है सब कुछ। लॉग ऑन कीजिए www.radioudan.com और जुड़ जाइए हमारे साथ।